14 critical signs your dog is begging for urgent help. As a pet owner, it is important to be aware of the signs that indicate your dog may be in need of urgent help. From physical ailments to behavioral issues, there are a number of warning signs that should not be ignored. In this video, we will discuss 14 critical signs that your dog may be begging for help. It is important to remain vigilant and watch for these signs so that you can get your pet the medical attention it needs in a timely manner. Let's get started. Number 1. Your dog's eyes are sunken in. One of the earliest signs that your dog may be in trouble is when you start to notice their eyes looking sunken in. This can be a sign of dehydration and should be addressed right away. In addition, if you start to notice any changes in your dog's eyes, such as discoloration or abnormal pupil size, it could be a sign of an underlying condition that needs to be addressed. Number 2. They're not moving around much. If you notice that your dog isn't moving around very much, they may be begging for urgent help. This could mean that they are experiencing a lack of energy due to an underlying medical condition. If your pup is suddenly not walking, running, or playing as much as usual, it's important to take them to the vet for an examination. Number 3. They have little to no appetite. When a dog has little to no appetite, it can be a sign of a more serious underlying health problem. If your dog has suddenly lost their appetite or is not eating much, it could indicate a variety of illnesses such as kidney or liver disease, pancreatitis, intestinal parasites, or even cancer. Take your pup to the vet for an examination and diagnostic testing to rule out any potential issues. If your dog's appetite is off and there are no major medical conditions, try switching up their diet. Number 4. They're drinking excessively. If your dog is drinking excessive amounts of water, this could be a sign that something is wrong. It could also be a sign of a urinary tract infection, gastrointestinal problems, or even stress. When it comes to excessive drinking, it's best to take your pet to the vet immediately to get a full medical examination. If the cause of your dog's drinking issue is related to an underlying health issue, then early detection and treatment is key. Number 5. They're vomiting or experiencing diarrhea. Vomiting or diarrhea can be an indicator that your dog is in distress. If your pup is vomiting more than once within a few hours, it could be a sign of serious underlying health problems. Diarrhea can also be a sign of underlying issues and should be taken seriously. If the diarrhea persists for more than one day and is accompanied by other symptoms, take your pup to the vet immediately. Number 6. They have extreme flatulence. Flatulence, or excessive gas, is one of the most common signs of illness in dogs. A change in diet or sudden increase in flatulence could mean they're suffering from intestinal inflammation or an intestinal parasite. Make sure to take your pup to the vet right away if you notice any changes in their flatulence patterns. Number 7. Their coat looks dirty and unkempt. One of the most noticeable signs of illness in a dog is a dirty and unkempt coat. If your dog's coat is looking dull and matted, or if they have dirt and debris stuck to it, this could be a sign that your pup needs help. It also could be an indication of something more serious. Take them to the vet for an examination to make sure everything is all right. Number 8. They have bad breath. One of the most common signs that your dog is in need of urgent help is bad breath. Dogs' mouths are full of bacteria, and if left untreated, these can cause a foul smell. If you notice your pup's breath smelling worse than usual, it could be an indication that something is wrong. It's possible your dog has a dental issue or an infection. In any case, make sure to take them to the vet as soon as possible for a checkup. Additionally, brushing your pup's teeth every day will help keep their breath fresh and healthy. Number 9. They're having seizures. If your dog is having seizures, it's a sign that they're in desperate need of help. Seizures can be caused by a variety of things, including poisoning, head trauma, kidney disease, and infections. They can range from mild to severe and can last from a few seconds to several minutes. If you notice your dog having seizures, take them to the vet immediately as they may need medication or other treatments. Number 10. They can't walk or stand up. If your dog is unable to walk or stand up, it could be a sign of an underlying health problem. It could be anything from an injury, such as a torn ligament, to a neurological disorder or something more serious. This is one of the most urgent signs that your pup needs help and should be taken very seriously. If you notice your dog struggling to walk or stand up, contact your vet immediately. Depending on the cause of the issue, your pup may require treatment or surgery to get back on their feet. Number 11. They have swollen gums. Swollen gums can be an indication that your dog is in need of urgent help. Swollen gums can occur due to many different factors, including plaque buildup, injury, or infection. If you notice that your dog's gums are swollen, it's important to take them to the vet as soon as possible. An oral exam by the vet can determine what is causing the swelling and the appropriate treatment plan. If the swelling isn't addressed, it can cause more serious issues such as gum disease or even tooth loss. Number 12. They're bleeding from somewhere. If you notice your dog bleeding from somewhere, it is an urgent sign that your pet needs help. This could be a sign of a serious medical condition or trauma. Take your dog to the vet immediately if you notice any sort of bleeding. Common causes for bleeding include an injury, a foreign body inside their body, or an infection. Number 13. They're constantly scratching themselves. Scratching can be caused by fleas, ticks, mites, and other parasites, but it can also indicate other skin issues like dryness or irritation or even allergies. If you notice your dog excessively scratching, make sure to inspect their fur and skin carefully for any parasites or unusual bumps. It's best to consult with a veterinarian as soon as possible if you see signs of excessive scratching in your pup. Number 14. They're acting strangely. If your dog is acting out of character and exhibiting strange behavior, they may be in distress. Look for signs such as being excessively clingy, pacing, hiding away, barking or whining more than usual, or trembling or shaking. If your pup is exhibiting any of these signs, they may need urgent help. So that's all for today. I hope you all like this video. Please let us know in the comment box about your opinion, and do recommend some topics you want to see in the video in the future.